What's up? How's it going?
What's up, everyone? First of all, I apologize for the crying baby. Okay? Yeah, she's fine, I think. Yeah, she's fine. Just I apologize for any background noise. This is the compromise I had to make in order to get back into the living room.
There you go. Ed must be in the living room. Why don't you take the chair into the bedroom? Is that possible?
No. So it's because the Wi-Fi, it seems to be having trouble with my Chromebook or anything. So I need a direct connection to my desktop, so that way it doesn't keep happening what happened the last two lives.
Ah, gotcha. So. I see. Well, just trying to help.
Yeah.
I've never been to your house, so I have no idea the layout of your house. So it could be a total inconvenience. I have no idea.
It's actually...
Okay. There we go. Either way. Welcome to Monday. I got to get that sound effect that's like someone's having a case of the Mondays.
Oh, yeah.
Either way. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, yeah. So I have conversation right off the bat because Ed, you know way more about Poshmark than probably both of us.
And I think I want to talk about that as well too.
So is Poshmark, they said they were going back to their old algorithm. How far back are they going? Like, are they going back to like when things, because it seems like to me that they're going back to like the original one prior to all these updates, like, because we're getting daily sales again.
Well, I actually do. I just learned about that algorithm thing today, so I actually don't know anything about it. The thing
so
that
wasn't
I
what
do
you wanted to talk about.
Well, no, but the thing that did happen is Poshmark got sold to another company.
Yeah, a South Korean.
So, yeah, so I'm assuming that's what they're. Maybe that company saw how Poshmark was actually being successful in the beginning stage where they had their old algorithm. So maybe they're rolling it back to maybe the beginning, or maybe when we started selling there, we were actually getting a bunch of sales,
right?
And just taking away whatever they did during that pandemic. That was just horrible.
Well, it was after the pandemic. Well, I mean, it depends on when you judge. It depends on when you judge the end. If you judge it by when Biden said it was over, that was like, what, 3 days ago, 5 days
3
ago?
days, yeah.
So, but yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I actually don't know much about it. Rosie is way bit more of an expert on it than I am.
Yeah.
And
all they said is
I don't like that, actually. Feedback. We already know that's not right.
That's not good. What's up? In a box in a garage. How's it?
Hey.
Oh, Ed, give her a hug.
I'm gonna be in Vegas. You gotta let me know. Next week, I'm leaving.
You're gonna have such a terrible time.
I know I will.
We don't even feel sorry for you. Not at one bit.
I know, man. My hotel paid.
So
dinner
terrible.
taken care of.
It's a terrible place to visit.
Yeah, I mean, who would do that?
Nobody goes there anymore.
Hey, somebody's got to give me a reseller Monday Night Vibe shirt. That way I could go show it over there.
The 25 people that watch the show will get some made. Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, I'd get them made.
eBay, Mercari, whatnot, whatever the other companies, they're going to be there. It's the biggest event in the West Coast.
We failed. We failed. We should have thought about it.
Yeah, we should.
Hey, I should
what they should have. See, if they really wanted the whole crew, though, they should have invited me and Jimmy. We would have gladly.
I mean, yeah, I would have jumped the flight right now.
Yeah. That's right.
All right, guys. It's been real. We got to go catch a flight. Sorry.
Hey, there's hope for next year. You never know.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We might get to 100 views every Monday.
I'll live stream on the plane the whole way there if they want.
Oh, absolutely.
With every logo that they can give me.
You're gonna be in a NASCAR jumpsuit with all the logos on it.
That's right. Yeah, I'll look like
right.
Lives perfectly. Vendu.
Hashtag not Spirit Airlines though.
Right. We couldn't live. We could live stream for 4.5 minutes while they're on the ground and close enough to the airport to get the Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi on Southwest wasn't great either. Like, Sarah was in and out the whole time because I think she was talking to you and a few other people while she was. Because I just put movies on and kind of try not to fall asleep. I can't sleep on planes to begin with. Like, I've never been. I used to fly a lot when I worked for State Farm, and no matter how, like, I've been dead tired. In fact, the last convention I was in Las Vegas, I left. I did what I normally do. I check in, get my badge. I'm like, hey, make sure my boss sees me, and then I just disappear. And they're like, where were you? And I'm like, oh, I was over by the. You didn't see me? I was right.
Yeah, I'd have been like, I gotta go check on Tom. There's a Tom. There's a Tom everywhere.
Exactly. You know what my mom called? I was outside around that time. Sorry. But yeah, so what happened is like we went down. It was in the Bellagio. We were staying in the Bellagio, so we went over to there's a bar like on the left side of the Bellagio pool that's not actually in the pool; it's in the pool area. And we went over there and like we were having drinks, and like the next thing I know, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm in Fremont Street, and I'm a little drunk, and I'm like, "What time's our flight?" And he's like, 6:30 a.m. And I was like, "Oh, who did that?" And I'm like, we should probably go. He's like, yeah, we probably should. So we went back to the Bellagio. I packed up all my stuff. I didn't even sleep in the bed in the Bellagio. Like I took my suitcase, got into a cab, and got on the plane. And there's not a lot of people in the Las Vegas airport at 6 a.m. Nor is there a lot of people going to Oakland, California at 6:30 in the morning. So I was in B boarding, and I got the bulkhead. I was right in front. And I didn't sleep at all. Like I was a little buzzed still, and I still maybe 10 minutes at best. I fell asleep. So, yeah.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. Can't sleep on planes. As soon as that altitude changes, I'm like wide awake.
I'm out.
Really? You can sleep?
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Unless I get claws in my arm. When I hear,
who could possibly do something like that?
Right. This is what I heard. We're about to hit some major turbulence here in 45 minutes. And I was like, it's probably fine. And this plane's like, and then you start seeing them wings shake. And she's like, this is why I don't like the window seats.
The wings are supposed to shake. If the wings aren't shaking, you've got big problems.
I try to explain that to her, but
and that's not what you heard. This is what you heard. The turbulence, 45 minutes.
I'm like, it's fine. It's dark. If we go down, we can't see. It's fine.
You'll see it. You'll eventually see some lights.
Nah, I'm good.
What's up, Mountain State? Thanks for
hey, what's going on?
Marketplace Boutique. What's happening?
Hello,
Kirsten. Hello, hello. Ping. How's it going?
Hey, Ping.
Hey, Ping.
I hope Jen likes my story. Haha.
Oh, she's definitely gonna love it. No,
I didn't see what it was.
She posted clowns. She hates clowns.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was the angry buyer that they're dealing with.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, those are fun.
Who has the birdie?
Not me.
They're outside.
I have rabbits, dogs, cats, and snakes outside.
Yeah. You don't have pet snakes. Well, I mean, technically you do.
No.
Brandon has no clue what day it is.
No, he sure doesn't.
Nope. My grandma, aunt, and I almost missed a flight to Vegas because we're playing slots at the gate. Yeah, that's hard to. That's easy to do. I saw a TikTok the other day of some guy hit for $13,000 at the airport.
Oh, so terrible.
I know exactly what I'd do.
I'm going back. I'm going back. Oh yeah, we're going. That'd be one. You can go get whatever hotel you want.
Right.
That'd be number one. Now, do you know who has the casino vouchers at the airport?
It's some generic company that runs it.
So you would have to cash out.
Yeah, well, they don't have. I don't think they have rewards. I mean, they might. I doubt it. I mean, I can't see. Like, hey man, I got a free tuna sandwich at the airport. Like, I mean, what can they give away? They can give away free flights, but I don't think they do that. So, yeah.
I'd just be like, yeah, go ahead and send those to Columbus. I'll pick them up later.
I'll be there in a minute.
Just put the money in my backpack.
Go get myself some new clothes. So
absolutely,
it's corn.
Corn.
For me, I really like corn.
Oh no.
Did you get any sound effects?
Yeah. Well, you heard this one.
How about no?
How about no?
And then I got one. I got one for you when we talk about your neighborhood. We
Or if you
needed
ever
that
hear
last
the
time.
helicopters.
Oh, see, it was a toss up between that gunshot and the machine guns, but the machine guns took way too long. So, I'm like, and I don't think they're using machine guns in L.A. So, I mean, maybe.
I'd be surprised.
I haven't visited in a while, so maybe they've evolved. But
It's gotten better-ish, I think.
it has actually. I mean, since early 2000s, it was a little dangerous. So
I felt that was the safest, and that's when I was a kid.
certain part. Well, I feel like LA goes like kind of evolves, where like certain areas are really good, and then they just kind of like twist, and then all of a sudden those areas become good, and the good areas become bad. Because like Long Beach was real dangerous in like the early 90s, late 2000s, and now it's not. Well, I mean, parts of it still are, but it's not as bad as it was. Compton's
Yeah, that's
another
true.
one. Like Compton was really, 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 really bad in like their 2000s, and now it's not as bad.
Still pretty bad, but it's gotten
It's
better.
still pretty bad. Yeah, a lot of it's like
But-
gentrification
but-
too.
But they have some really good street taco foods. They really do. It's like it's so good.
It's always about the street tacos.
It is what it is. For me, street foods are way better than restaurant foods. It just has that
Yeah.
uniqueness to it.
I know what that uniqueness is too. That's a little extra something that they have on the grill they didn't clean. What's up, Sal?
It's good. It still tastes good.
Yeah,
My
it's
signal's
just
all messed.
just
up
extra
in-
protein.
Yeah, it's fine. In Sheets grabbing a snack. It's like the Pentagon in here. No, okay. I've never been to the Pentagon. What's up, Bearded PokeTuber?
Hey,
And she's crazy.
Hello.
Corn. Stockton said, "Not so fast. We have a serial
Oh,
killer
yeah.
on the list." Stockton. I lived
Wow.
in the Bay Area, and I remember the last time I had to go to Stockton for an inspection, and I got to Stockton, and I was like, "Does anybody live here?" and then you drive down the road, and you're like, "Oh yeah, people do live here," and I'm gonna roll up my windows now.
I keep seeing a bunch of TikToks where the truck drivers actually are very scared of Stockton because most of the time they end up waking up with their spare tires gone or something from their truck gone.
Stockton is not a good area at all.
No.
I've never actually been there, but I heard that it's pretty bad.
It's like 3/4 of it is abandoned, and then the area that isn't abandoned is a little rough, like a lot rough. So, yeah. But do they have a serial killer on the loose? I didn't know.
I wouldn't be
what's up, Barney?
surprised.
Yeah, I was like, it probably would surprise me if they did
Is it
it.
a serial killer, or is it just a bunch of people getting shot? Like, it could be anything. It's either or. But yeah, there. So we wanted to. We're going to talk about food just right off the cuff. Do you want to show everybody what you got, Jimmy?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm even
Yeah,
wearing a McDonald's T-shirt for this.
Oh yeah, he's
Well,
ready.
first, the bearded Poketour put that shirt up yet?
No,
It's a,
Still no.
But,
I guarantee he's keeping it.
never coming.
There it is.
Jimmy got the big boy, the Happy Meal.
So we ended up with 4 of them today. Just saying. One at lunch, which I got Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
And then when we went home, for some reason, I'm like, we got to go eat some more McDonald's. Bad decision. Don't do that. Then we ended up getting Grimace, which I got 3 of those. So 2 of them already hit eBay. Just saying.
My question is, why do they have 4 eyes?
Because they do, Ed. Look at his eyes. Look at it.
Because they do.
So this was good at work with my cactus.
I don't know why either. They never said why.
And I'm going to remimic this box with my guy at work.
Okay.
And I'm kind of jealous because Adam, he didn't get the box today. I'm sorry.
No, they just.
But
They
he's
just
already got
chucked-
the hamburger.
I do have the hamburger.
So that means, guys, they are not putting these in order. So it's going to make it very more difficult.
I think
And there's
Sarah's
no
coming
nut-
in to give me
And there's
my
no
hamburger.
numbers.
Yeah.
How much are they selling for?
Individually, about 15 to 20.
Yeah.
4 of them, about 52 to all the way up.
How much
if
is the
you-
combo?
Depends which one, because
So I gotta go get some McDonald's now.
the chicken nuggets, I mean, here, is running $9.89.
I don't think they change it. I don't think they change it in California.
Oh, they will. Trust me.
So it'll be about $11 for either one. So you get the Big Mac or the chicken nugget. So this is the big boy
Happy Meal.
Happy Meal. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
now we're sourcing then.
Yeah, sourcing. There you go.
Yeah, I'm so jealous of that.
I mean, if you're hungry, if you're getting McDonald's anyways,
Yeah.
then you get a free. I'm not getting rid of this guy. So.
So you're just gonna.
I don't have one.
I'm gonna hang on to it.
Yes.
Someday this is gonna be worth a fortune.
You could put it next to your hamburger.
We could. Yeah.
It goes perfectly with it.
Yeah. We could put him next to Animan over here. There we go.
Absolutely.
No one's gonna be able to see him. But yeah, it's crazy. They are so smart. Like whoever works in McDonald's marketing is they've been geniuses for years.
Yeah.
But this one, the home run. I mean,
there's
the box is right here. I didn't even see it. Sarah got a box this morning because she got one at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So,
who displays the box? Me.
And
me. Oh. No.
There we go.
Don't.
I think they're finally realizing that nostalgia is really selling.
Yeah, but let's put it this way. So, like 10 years ago, this wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Because me in my 20s, I'm not going to get a toy. I don't need a toy. Why would I want a toy? That kind of thing. Now, there's all kinds of people to like. So yeah, this is really smart.
I forgot when did they actually get rid? When did they stop using the characters?
90s, early 90s. I think.
Did they ever stop using the characters?
They did. I know they stopped using the other three, but they kept Ronald McDonald until all the clown killing things started.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back though.
Oh, but we'll bring him back.
Because here's my thing on it. Sorry, because we've already got the 4 that's going to be out till the 30th, right?
Yeah.
Well, why are they showing the other ones with the other 2 eyes?
Oh, I see.
See, they haven't brought Ronald out. The mayor's not out yet. The cop.
But why do they have 4 eyes? I don't
we
get
don't
that.
know. We don't know.
So
I
have a
Jimmy's
feeling
answer is
they're
because they do.
They do. Ed. Because he does. It's weird.
Here, Ed's gonna have some monster coming out of his nose.
So, does anybody know what the last craze was of McDonald's? That was nuts.
Pokemon.
Besides that.
Oh, no.
Was those little Thai beanie bears.
Oh, yeah.
See?
It was?
Oh, yeah, they would line all the way out to the street until they were sold out. And that was
They were
crazy.
the miniature beanie babies, McDonald's only.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, the last one I remember were the Pokemon cards that they were buying the boxes out of McDonald's to resell them.
Yeah.
That was the last one I remember.
But those weren't toys; those were cards. The last toys were the Beanie Babies.
Oh, okay.
So
still, though, it's crazy.
That was like 99. That was 98, 99. That's not. Yeah. That's a long
Bearded
time.
PokeTuber, click the like button instantly. Got a cha-ching. Thanks for the good mojo. There you go. That's what we're here for.
All 4 eyes say congratulations.
That's right. Soon there will be. I think you should just do a series of reels with you holding the 4 eyes guy and talking. Should be like instead of like doing the clapping, that people do, just be like, coffee mugs sell well.
Or
Absolutely.
if you're able, you should collect all 4. Have a little round table and do your what sells right there and make them do the talking.
There you go. Beautiful. I love all of this. My mom thought the 4 eyes was a defect. Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, no.
eBay should soon be saturated with those googly-eyed creatures. Yep. Was this with the Happy Meal craze? Today it's the adult Happy Meal craze. But if you're talking about the Thai Beanie Babies, then that was with Happy Meals as well.
Yeah. I think they're actually calling these adult Happy Meals, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. Yeah, and they come with a large fry and a large drink. So there's no. That box is pretty big, so I wouldn't know because mine didn't come in a box.
Hold on, I'll show you.
Whoever
comparison.
whoever thought of that idea needs a raise.
Genius, yeah, genius. but I have to have them. Yes, you'll be sick like I am. I had to have one too,
yeah.
and now I don't feel well.
But you got the Hamburglar. It's well worth it. I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know, man.
You just
I'll
gotta
let you
buy
know
5
tomorrow.
Happy Meals, Jimmy. You'll get it eventually.
No, but see, now you're stuck in that. You're stuck in that thing where you go back tomorrow and you might get the same toy. Like,
Or I might just cheat and buy them off eBay. I mean, it depends.
can you
Is
still
it
just
worth
ask?
$50?
Yes, it depends. It was for what? See, if I would have gotten the box, I would have been much happier because I would have felt like I actually had a Happy Meal. Because then, I'm going back to nostalgia to my childhood again. But since I didn't get the box, and they literally like put the toy in like a separate bag, and then put the food in another like paper bag, and then put it all in a big like shopping bag, and I'm like, this is crappy.
The box is what made it special for you.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's I remember getting those when I was a kid.
It actually says that I love my. See, look at that. This
Why do
thing's
they
gonna
call it
sell
cactus,
itself.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. Why is it? What's
cactus plant flea market? Was that something from back in the day that I don't know about?
I have no idea.
It's the wrapper.
Oh, it's a rapper.
Yeah, or something.
It
Like
is?
that. Yeah.
It's a clothing brand.
There you go.
Really?
God?
Do the clothing brands have 4 eyes though?
Yeah, because technically a flea doesn't have 4 eyes, so
Yeah.
worth it.
I
Don't
don't
make
know. I'm so confused. Can you still just ask to buy the toys at McDonald's, or do they do away with that? I'm not sure.
They
I
won't
think
sell
they
them.
stopped doing that because of what happened with the Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
No,
that's possible.
These ones they won't sell. I already asked. I asked today.
I'm not sure if you can ask yet. Let's see. I saw a reseller girl wanted to buy just the toys. They charged her $38. That's a lot.
Oh,
Really?
It is a brand.
We sold a McDonald's sweatshirt the other day though. So
and nobody messaged me on Instagram to see if I wanted it first. Thanks.
Jimmy
It's
was
okay.
the one who Jimmy,
Block
oh,
'em.
J-
Block
Jimmy gets all of our McDonald's merch. Everybody was getting them. The girl in our parking lot was dancing around, passing them out. It was cute. See?
Oh wow! By the way, that cactus plant thing, it's an actual brand, and even now they're getting the collaboration with Nike Vapor Max.
Oh, do they have 4 eyes?
And it no, but it has 4 something. So the logo is actually looks like an actual lace, and it looks like it's zip tied or something.
Can you share your screen?
Original.
Yeah, let me share. Yes, I don't care about these tips.
Tips.
All right. Oh wait, there you go. So see, that's
Yeah. Oh,
that's how it looks.
Tommy has like 10 pairs of those.
What is that?
Them are ugly.
They brand says "Just Do It," but yeah, it's an actual brand, and they actually the little smiley face.
See,
Look,
there's the 4 eyes. There's the 4 eyes.
Oh, we're
Ooh.
starting to figure this out now.
Guys, this dropped May 14th.
And then they actually have a
Wait.
bunch of other stuff right here.
Maybe that's why. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, what's this? McDonald's.
Right now, we'll make you a deal on the box.
There
$5.
you go.
There you go.
$50 plus shipping.
Look at them. Precious.
Oh, I love how whoever took those pictures is genius.
I mean, who displays them? Weirdos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there you go. $76.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's cool. But who knew?
Just saying.
There you are.
There we go.
Here we are.
That's crazy. They got rid of Ronald in 2012 when the creepy clown stuff happened. Okay.
I think it got really violent here in LA, actually.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've come to realize that there a lot of really creepy stuff has happened around your house. Not like around your house, but in LA. Like there's a documentary about the Cecil Hotel downtown.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That was weird. I was like, what? I mean, it's like right down the road from Skid Row too, and I'm like, I don't think it'd stay there. But Mountain State's gonna be sick with Taco Bell Mexican pizza. Yeah, that
It was not good.
You still did you try it a second time?
I did. Still tasted like a tostada with beans on it.
There's no sauce. You didn't get the enchilada sauce on it.
It had the sauce on it. I didn't taste
You
anything.
still didn't like it.
Mm-mm.
It's because you're used to really good Mexican food. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Come live out here for a little while. You'll be like, oh, dude, Taco Bell, the best.
Yeah, like I said more than likely, I might be going there next year, so we'll see.
Well, Ohio. See, Jimmy, in Ohio, there's a lot of really good Mexican food in Ohio, but
we've got the volcano.
Pittsburgh. No, so
we got the volcano.
I think between me, Sarah, and Jimmy and Adam, we got all 4.
We do have all 4.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we'll pull our resources and make a quick 50.
Yeah, I'm sad. I got a sealed grimace up there. It's ready to go. I pull off one off eBay right now. Let's go.
There's something weird that every week Jimmy is trying to sell us on Beanie Babies again.
Hey.
Do you have a big pile that we don't know about?
I did sell 3 of them this year. I'm just saying.
That's right. He did. $5 plus shipping.
Thank goodness for the Beanie Baby documentary, because I didn't even think about that.
Really jettisoned your sales through the roof.
That's $4 ever.
That's right. Beats Pumpkin Pale Collection, Jimmy. Those are coming out.
They are coming out in a few weeks.
In a few weeks, they're bringing back the pails.
And guess who's going to get the big boy Happy Meal and the little Happy Meal? I mean, we'll go for it.
Oh wait, it's only on regular Happy Meals.
The Pels, yeah, they'll be back, and they're supposed to resemble the '80s ones, which is going to be cool.
So it looks like for the first time in many, many, many years, I'm going to have a cheeseburger from McDonald's.
I have a feeling that they're gonna see the big success of this, I'm guessing, trial, and they're just gonna expand on it even more now.
It says limited edition. There's nothing limited about this marketing scheme if it continues to work the way it works.
You got more. Why are you showing more characters?
See, who's the guy with the burger on his head? Is that Mayor McCheese?
That just reminds me of Family Guy.
Where's
the guy whose head is a burger?
Yeah, it's Mayor. Yeah, that's Mayor.
That's Mayor McCheese. Yeah. Why didn't you get a box? I don't know. I ordered it on mobile. They came out with a shopping bag, and there was no box. I think they ran out of boxes.
It was because it was weird. I was sitting at work, and I get this text random. It was weird. Have you seen this? I was like, no, I haven't. So I got on my app. I was like, oh boy. So I know where I was going for lunch. So
who was that from?
I don't know. Okay.
Did they put a limit on how many you could buy?
I doubt it.
What's that?
Did they put a limit on how many you could buy?
No, I bought 3 of them at 5 o'clock today, so no. But I mean, just from lunch, seeing them all come out, and then when I went to the one where I'm from, there's just boxes of them coming out. I mean, they're bringing trays of them out. I was like,
yeah,
wow.
I'm sure it's a popular. I mean, my box, I didn't get a box. So, Birdie doesn't stand because her head's too big. That's the other toy. Love Mexican food, so good. Yeah, can't wait for the Halloween buckets though. Same. I heard Taco Bell might bring back the enchilada. I don't remember the enchilada.
Yeah,
I know they're doing the polls now where they're bringing back one item from back in the day, and whichever one it has the highest percentage, they're going to bring back. I think right now is that one and the double-decker taco thing. One that
the double-decker taco was great.
Yeah, so that's one of the choices, and if that one wins, they're going to bring it back next month, I believe.
Yeah, the double-decker taco was a hard taco, and then they took a soft shell with beans and enchilada sauce and wiped it inside the tortilla and then stuck it onto the taco. Yeah. It was awesome.
And then it got stuck. And if you didn't eat it right away, it got stuck to the wrappers.
Yeah. Or if you didn't eat it, if you really didn't eat it right away, all the bottom would fall out of it when you got home because it was just.
And that one, if the person did not know how to wrap it, they always wrapped it inside of it. So so the paper gets ripped in there.
Yep.
Extra protein. It's okay.
Yep.
Just eat it.
It's fine. Just go for it.
Swallow it. Just swallow. It's fine.
I like Birdie and Hamburger, but Mayor McCheese is my favorite. Well, there you go.
Yes.
Oh, it's an online exclusive. You can order it now.
Really?
There you go. You're on the West Coast. It's only 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You just don't like Taco Bell. We'll just.
I hate the Taco Bell near me because they always get my order wrong.
Apparently, they don't know how to make a Mexican pizza.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I don't know.
And that's why I once started their business 3 times already.
There you go.
Hey, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Rockstar McNugget. Oh God, Rockstar McNugget. End of the week for Pale. I thought. Oh, for end of the week. She let the cat out of the bag. Jimmy was trying to push everybody back another week.
So
No,
we're
it's
gonna
not
be
the end of
spending
the week.
$15 every time we go now.
How long has it been since you've had a single cheeseburger from McDonald's? Like just a one patty single cheeseburger? Because it's been a long time for me.
You want the God
Saturday
honest
for
truth?
me.
Saturday.
Well, I
yes.
was gonna say you have kids, so maybe you've eaten your kids' stuff or something.
And I have
No,
a
that
big
was for me.
family, so we get the family meal all the time, and it always brings in 2 cheeseburgers. I'm like, it's like, for how much does this cost? Why don't we just get a double cheeseburger or the McDouble?
I couldn't
You know?
imagine
Yeah.
the cheeseburger, like, because when we were kids, the patties were bigger. Like there's no doubt.
yeah.
Like it filled the bun. Like now the double
Almost like-
cheeseburgers, I've seen them make double cheeseburgers where I can't see both patties in there. Like it just looks like
Yeah.
2 pieces of bread with like there's a little patty sticking out, and you're like, oh, there it is. So, we have sold McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. Some fool messaged me and asked if I could come if it comes with grease stains and pit smells. Jeez.
What a weirdo.
Yeah.
What?
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna have to get one. What is the enchilada? You got to remind me. I don't remember. I would go
Enchilada
back and
with a
demand a
burrito?
box. What?
Enchilada would combine with a burrito?
How could you do that? I mean, I guess you could. I guess it could just be a wet burrito where it's like a burrito with the enchilada sauce over top of it.
I missed that one.
I vaguely remember something like that though.
I kind of do too. Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Came in
Yeah, we'll
the
figure it out later.
container. That,
Yeah, that's what I remember actually, a container.
Yeah.
and it didn't worry. The sauce always leaked out all over the car. Like, dang it. To make the turnout of Taco Bell. Everybody has the sharp turnout of Taco Bell. It just
Oh,
goes
yeah.
everywhere.
ours is awful because like it's on a main road, but you
Yeah.
can't actually get to the main road from Taco Bell. You got to actually make a U-turn around the building and then make a right and go back around the same way. So I got to go like this to get out of Taco Bell. This is
All over
bad
the car.
design. And it's near Costco, and you know those crazy Costco people with the Costco traffic. They don't stop for anything. They're firing out of that parking lot as fast as possible. So I would go back and demand a box. I should have. I used to do the voicemail systems for McDonald's corporate headquarters and other sites. Free pop machines all over. Nice. What's up, Pearl? Change your
Hey,
logo.
Pearl.
Pretty cool.
I saw her I think like 2 lives ago. I was like, wow, it's been a couple of months since I've seen that name.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Change. What's happening? Those McDonald's pails sold like crazy. Yeah.
Pretty quick, yeah.
I delivered some of those on DoorDash today. Yeah, the boxes.
See, I'd have been like, oh man, I'd have been like, what toy do they have? Because you could, I mean, it's weird, even though they don't have numbers on them. You know which one's in there.
I had no idea which one they were giving away, so when I opened mine, I didn't have a clue.
Apparently, all 4. It doesn't matter now.
When I saw it on Saturday, I thought it was for kids because I thought it was just another Happy Meal for them. So that's why I didn't bother getting it. And then now I was like, oh, it's for
Yeah,
adults.
no, it's for adults.
They didn't market it very good because I didn't even hear about it until you guys mentioned it. Actually,
Oh, I don't think they were. I think they were trying for the word of mouth thing, and it
It's
worked.
working.
It worked. It blew up, man. Still blowing up.
Yeah, poor Ed. I'm gonna have to overnight one too. What's up? How's it going? Let's do lunch.
Hello.
Whichever one is on the account.
Yeah, whoever,
One of the
one of the
3.
3 of you guys.
One of the
I don't care for Taco Bell much anymore. Yeah, I love Taco Bell, but it's got the same problem McDonald's has.
3. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, absolutely. I was like,
It-
wow, that's impressive.
I like that. I was ready to go.
for
on
me,
that one.
if I had to choose between Taco Bell and McDonald's, I would definitely be Taco Bell.
After the way I felt, I literally I've been trying to steer clear of bad fast food
Mhm.
because I can't. Like I can't keep this up without facing some serious health concerns at some point in my life. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to get rid. But like today was like, I don't know. This morning Sarah woke up and I was like, no, don't talk to me about McDonald's first thing in the morning. Like I just had my coffee. I'm not hungry yet. Like I'm still waking up. Like there's no part of me that wants to throw a Big Mac on this disaster right now. So like, I'm like let's just wait. And then
Man, as soon as I updated because I didn't even realize they updated their app. I had to update it just to even see it. And then I was like,
no,
yes.
they're going to be sold out.
Best news all morning.
That's right. This has been the best Monday ever.
It was a depressing Monday. I tell Jen this all the time. I get depressed every time I go to the office door and I hear, dink. Then you got the walk of shame. But
yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. I also got to try Wendy's breakfast. It's pretty good. Yeah, I've had it before.
But it's so small.
Really?
Yeah, for the price.
At least for here it is.
Yeah, ours is too.
It's like it's a really small. Depending on what you get, I get usually like the little breakfast burger, but it looks more like a breakfast biscuit, like a really small one.
Yeah. I've had it. It is good, but it is. I feel like all of them are small. I mean, because in reality, behind the situation is like I want like a bacon, egg, and cheese to be like this big.
Yeah.
Like they never are. So.
And then most of the time they only give you like 2 strips of bacon and that's it. Everything else is just egg and cheese.
Well, I was concerned with Wendy's that they were going to use that sad bacon that they use on the junior bacon cheeseburgers now.
Right.
Like whatever that is, like I feel like when we were kids they were much better. But like the junior bacons are mostly mayonnaise at this point. Like I mean, it's the patty and the bacon. You got that one sad strip of like they don't even give you 2 strips of bacon anymore. They take 1 strip and rip it in half and put 2 like across them on. That's all you get. And like I don't eat tomatoes, so like for me it's just lettuce, bun, mayonnaise, and bacon. And I'm like,
it's just like an aesthetic now. It's not even
there. No. But they don't use it for the breakfast, so that's a win. Well, me neither. After I saw their dehydrated meat bags, I look like crickets. I do grab pizza once in a while. Okay. Let's see. My Santa card has made it to the last leg of the trip. So far, so good. Yeah, I'd be. Oh, I don't know. You didn't see that. He sold a postcard for $1,900, and I'd be watching that tracking too.
All right, so let's go back to that. Who in the hell would spend $1,900?
It was an Uncle Sam. It was Santa dressed as, or no, it was Uncle Sam dressed as Santa, and it was a hold to light. So when you hold it to light, it reflects. So it was excruciatingly rare, and it had Uncle Sam on it, and it had Santa on it, and so you watch it. He's got a video. It's at the end of one of his videos. It's sick.
Was it an official, I guess, card from the government, or is it just
Mark? Was it a government issued postcard? Like, was it a
World War II?
Come join the war type postcard, or was it just Uncle Sam as Santa? He'll have to answer. And if you don't want to answer, Mark, because you're having videos, we understand that too. Yeah. So it is like a wet burrito. It's a quesarito with enchilada sauce.
Ed, go watch the video. Okay. See, it works.
This is going to be his new thing, you know that. Grimace is always going to be with him from here on out.
If you ever get the burglar, Jimmy, just make that your profile picture before I staring at you the whole time.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
I'm going to get him, no matter what. I will have all 4 of them. For personal, yeah.
I'll get a phone call one day from Jimmy and be like, hey, I'm at your McDonald's. You want to come meet up for lunch? Wasn't it a chalupa with crunchy or something? I don't know. Hi, Pearl again. What's happening? Says hi to all 3 of us. Thank you. I wanted all the Cars toys, but I only got 1. Aww.
Those went quick.
Yeah. Sarah at 11 a.m. was going for a Happy Meal. I'm like, no.
11:30.
Yeah.
I almost knocked on the door, tell my boss, hey, I want to go cut out my lunch early, but I held out.
Yeah.
So bad.
Did you walk into your office with that box in your hand, like a little kid?
Yeah, my boss was like, dude, no, he was like, wait a minute. He never pays attention when I'm walking through. I mean, but when you're carrying the box and the toy at the same time, he's like, did you seriously get a Happy Meal? I was like, not only did I get the Happy Meal, I said I got the big boy box. He's like, that's not real. I was like, yeah, it is. And guess what? Then he went down and got one.
Right now, I just imagine Jimmy walking through the office door with the little toy in the box, like, what's this tall adult doing with a box of
That's
toy?
right. 6'7" guy.
Oh, everybody at work knows I collect McDonald's stuff, so it doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Yeah, that's true. Rosie had the French toast sticks today. Super yummy.
Oh, guys, that's in my office right now. There he
Hold
is.
on. I'll blow you up.
Nice.
Yeah, Jimmy's got them displayed.
Nice.
With all my, yep, right there. And then tomorrow, Ed. Crushed.
I love French toast sticks. The ones from Burger King used to be so good. They're garbage now. Are they like the old school Burger King ones? Let's do lunches out of here. Have a good night. Cutting out. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
We appreciate the compliment. You guys will have to have us on the podcast one time or something. 6 people
Hey,
might
3
be a
on.
little rough though.
Not really. It's very
shot.
doable.
Yeah.
You got Adam's info?
We just
yeah.
got a point, like,
Yeah, and Jimmy's got a.
yeah. Precious.
I want a Halloween bucket. Yeah, it's coming out next week. Apparently, the Halloween bucket's coming out.
So I'm all sold out. They went
Ooh.
fast. They went
You
fast.
sold yours right in time.
That's why that makes a lot of sense.
Germany.
Germany printed
1912.
postcard in 1912. So extremely hard to find. Some people call it one of the holy grails of postcards. And he paid 28 cents for it.
So you got
Damn,
ripped
Mark.
off. You're joking?
Oh
Now,
man.
See, again,
When is the video
one?
coming out, Mark? I really want to see it.
He's got the video out. It's on his video that's I bought a bunch of postcards from a waitress or something like that. At the end of the video, that's whenever he talks about it a little bit, but I think he said something about maybe wrapping it up after it gets delivered and everything. So
Make a short out
that's
of it.
crazy.
yeah, that is nuts. Our McDonald's sells bags of ice now for $2. We've had McDonald's bag. I never knew it was a thing.
I don't like their ice. I like Sonic's ice, man. It's Sonic's ice.
So yeah, Sonic's ice is really good, really good. Now my daughter wants a hamburger, adult Happy Meal.
You're welcome.
Yeah, what a return on investment. That is crazy.
It's crazy.
28 cents to 1900.
That's
That's
crazy.
insane. And just think about like how many people would have just sold that thing and just went like,
Wait,
just another
can
$5.
you imagine how many people have passed through it though? And the only one who happened to get it was Mark.
Well, he bought a collection of her grandfather's collection or something like that, and that was in there. So
It's
insane. I mean, I still have yet to have something like that happen to me. I mean, we've come close. Like I had $20 into 600 with the or 400 with that paintball gun that I sold that nobody knew was worth money at the auction, and I paid $20 for it and turned it into 400. But never had anything like that.
I mean,
Check the waitress sold me a postcard album. At the end of the video, I go through the cards, some comps when I started researching. So
Maybe you should have made the thumbnail of the actual card because I think you could have gotten way more views if that's an extremely rare card right there.
I don't think he knew exactly what that card was worth whenever he.
I personally think if he puts that in the title with the thumbnail, his views will skyrocket for that one. If it's extremely rare, he'll get the views on that one because you should do that, Mark. Because I think you should do it at least. That's just what I think.
What's up, Tracy? How's it going? What's up, Corn?
For me, I really like cone.
This is becoming a thing.
What happened to the I am a baby one? You should get that one.
I'm a baby? Oh.
Yeah.
Just a baby. That one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one. The only other TikTok one I have is this one.
Hamburger.
And this one.
Emotional damage.
That's it. Yeah. Those are the other ones I have. Hold to light cards can be easy to miss if you do not touch them or see the die cuts. Adam has the picture I sent him. You're okay if I show it, Mark? It's up to you, buddy. So, thanks. You're welcome. This is becoming a thing. There was a guy that used to. He's a national radio broadcaster now. He used to be a radio broadcaster out here. What was his name? He had such a unique voice. Scott. Can't think of his name. But anyways, he's a like big time sports guy, and everybody that calls in always asks for a shot and a beer, and he's got the like the pouring sound effect and a beer pouring sound effect, and that's the corn is just going to turn into that. I'm telling you right now.
Oh yeah.
That kid's gonna be the next Ryan.
They do have this too. The cats, instead of it's for me, I really like corn. It's for me, I really like cats. They have the beans.
I do too.
Sure.
I love cats. See?
The sounds are hilarious.
There he is. Look, see?
There he is.
Yeah.
I'll show you Mark's postcard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mark. If you change the title to your video to that and put it as a thumbnail, I think it'll be great. You'll get more views on it.
Let's see.
1,900 bucks, man.
That's just the sold.
That is crazy.
It's insane. I mean, here it is.
Yeah, payback.
Okay.
So it's like Uncle Sam holding like American flags and a doll and a Christmas tree, and it says Christmas greetings. So it's Santa dressed. I guess it's really not Uncle Sam. It's Santa dressed in like red, white, and blue.
America.
Insane. And it was printed in Germany. So that 1912. That would be after Would that be after World War One?
Oh, man. You know, the Germans were like, why are we doing this? It's like...
That's probably why they didn't print a lot of them. Right around that time, they were like, no, you do not print for America.
No.
That was more of a Japanese accent.
No soup for you.
No, you cannot print the American flag anymore.
No more.
By the way, the other 215 cards in the album will probably be listed for a total of 9. The other 215 cards in the album will probably be listed for a total of $1,500. So that one card is worth more than the entire album. It's crazy. Mountain State still wants to know about the bird. What kind of bird do you have? Is it friendly?
It's outside. It's a parakeet. I don't
That's
know
it.
much.
That's you, Ed. We don't have birds.
Yeah, Ed.
Oh, I
What kind of
I have
birds
a
do you
cock-
have, and are they friendly?
I have cocktails and they are friendly,
Really?
sort of.
Are they
Sort of.
hand trained?
Huh?
Are they hand trained? Like, can you?
Now, one of them is, but it bites me, which it doesn't really hurt anymore. I got used to it.
It looked like Ed's kid was about to pee on the couch. Oh dear.
It's
That image was used on other non-hold to the light cards. It's only worth $12. Oh, so that I get it. So if it's not hold to the light, then it's worth much less. That was weird looking. We have a neighbor cat who thinks he lives here. Her name is Lulu. She's a fat cat. We put a bed out there for her to lay in when she visits, but we don't feed her. There you go. Germany made the best cards. We sucked at making postcards. My parrot can take your cockatiel.
I don't doubt that.
Loved cockatiels. Had one named Sassy. There you go. Good name.
Because it's sick as normally they are. My dad's always hissed at us like.
Yeah, isn't that funny when they do that? We had, I think cockatiels, they have the plume, right, Ed? Like the thing on their head?
Yeah,
That's
they
what
go-
we had when we were kids.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's weird how they do it. And they fluff
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. That's what we had when we were kids. We weren't allowed to have dogs, so we had birds. And, yeah, they're fun. I mean, ours used to run around the house, so that was always interesting.
I was looking at the 1912 postcard videos on YouTube, and the highest one has like 47,000 views, 10,000 views. That's all I was just saying.
Yeah. If you feed the cats, you own the cats. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct.
I just know a lady that sells cats, and
Yeah, you keep buying them.
this is it. I got one more coming in 4 weeks, and that's it.
You're
Jeez.
topping out at 3. You say every cat owners have said that many times in their life and have ended up with more cats.
Yeah, but this one has a Fu Manchu, so that's why I had to
It's
get it. When I
pretty
saw
awesome,
it,
yeah.
I was like, I have to get. I mean, no joke, it resembles Dave NC Picker's cat. That's why when I saw it, I was like, damn, I want this cat now. You know,
It's got a mustache. It's awesome.
and it's a calico, and those are hard to find. And with
It's a calico male.
It's not the male; it's the female.
Oh, it is
I wish it was a male because that that cat's
Calico
worth.
females are worth a lot of money, or males are worth a lot of money.
Yeah. She thought it was a male, but then she's like, she messages, sorry, it's a female. I'm like, it's fine. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. My birds can shoot their crap. I would say about 6 feet. Worked in a pet shop and had real life experience. Jeez, never seen a bird shoot.
Mark has had so many jobs.
I know. Yeah, Mark's a man of many talents. My uncle had one. His name was Ziggy. He'd say, "I give you a kiss," then he'd try to bite you. Mean sucker. That's funny. Yeah, that's why we don't feed her. Do you have a picture of the kitty, Jimmy?
I mean, yeah, she's right here. Precious. Look at her.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, her mom, dude. Her mom is awesome, man. It's like, I'm so gonna like mustache. I'm joking.
Yeah. There you go. It'll look like a villain from an old London movie or English movie. I've never met a cat owner that has a cutoff limit. That's true. Calicos are beautiful. Yeah. I think
I'm saying 3 is probably gonna be like 300. You know, so
six or 7 is typically. Once you get to the point where the litter box become an issue, that's when most people cut it off. When you're like, I have more litter boxes than I do cats. You're like,
yeah. Right now we have 3. And it's kind of like,
yeah, it gets to be a thing.
Yeah. Well, I did not know this lady had that type of cat until I walked in. There was just cats everywhere. I was like, what is going on here? And then I seen one come out like with the mustache. Are they Persians? Is that what they are?
Well, if their faces are flat,
it's flat. So, and I saw that cat, and I was like, man, if you ever have any kittens, let me know. She's like, oh, we do. Come in this room. I was like, holy crap! I was like,
Sucker.
dang it! I got punked out, man.
You did. No, she saw you coming.
It was all right. I mean, we was picking up a cat, and then obviously, and she's like, you got time? 5 weeks. I mean, 5 weeks is like.
Yeah, we've got. If you put Sarah in front of kittens, it's over. Like, we're coming home with a cat. I'm surprised we didn't. There was 2 solid gray cats at Petco the one time, and we almost left with them. Like almost. We came very close. Like, she was like, I don't know, but then like, we have a kitten right now. If we add 2 more kittens, this is going to become a problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe when she grows up, we'll get a kitten again. But for now, we have 1 kitten. She's going to get angry. Like, things are going to start getting peed on. It's not going to go well. So,
right.
How cute. She's precious. Looks like you. There you go. It's a
Nice.
fitting image.
Yeah.
Pretty kitty. The cutoff is always just 1 more. Yes.
1 more.
That's it. We have 2 cats, and that's plenty. So there you go, Cameron. What's happening?
Hey, how's it going, Cameron?
When you start smelling cat poop and have to clean the litter box, it is migrated into the plastic to get a new box. Yes, that is true.
We've got the cell cleaners. It goes.
Yeah. Yeah. My grandma owned Persians, Himalayans. Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah. That's what I have. I have 2 Himalayans and now gonna have a Persian. So
yeah, there you go. My son's cat got caught in an automatic litter box once. That one, the one Jimmy has, is a ball. It's real hard to get caught in.
Yeah.
Like even if they were caught in, they'd just get dumped. There'd just be a bunch of litter on them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's the pet portion of our program. So one of our viewers gave us this.
That's awesome.
I remember that.
So it's the CD version of it, though. It's yeah, here it is. We got a bunch of them in here. 2000 is when this came out. So yeah, America Online 6.0. 1,000 free hours for 45 days. This one, it's so funny to like look at these because there's a bunch of them in here. This is 100 hours free on the Platinum 4.0. That's right. And then we got the Platinum 5.0. They're giving you a little bit more. 250.
What?
That's right. But like it truly depended on what disc you got, because here's Platinum 5.0 with 500 hours for free.
Dang gone.
I when I was a kid or young teen, basically, I always thought if you just put the disc in there, you automatically got internet.
No.
I didn't know you needed an Ethernet and all that
Modem.
stuff.
Here's
Yeah,
Juno. Do you guys remember Juno?
I do remember Juno. Yeah.
I don't.
And
then
the movie.
there's
Oh, the
one.
movie.
This one I don't know. This is from 1996. This is an official partner of the Atlanta 1996. Says start Windows 95, close all applications, and insert CD-ROM into your drive. AT&T WorldNet services.
Oh, that's Olympic version.
Yeah, that actually might be worth some money since it's the Olympic version.
I don't. Please don't show me that. I
We're
collect
gonna-
Olympic stuff too. Don't.
we're gonna-
Okay. I'll
we're
trade you a
gonna see-
grimace.
We're gonna see if these sell. It's gonna be interesting, but yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. It says AOL's best version yet. Improved email, fast internet.
Doubt it.
Get AOL anywhere, even by phone.
Improved email.
That's right. Improved email. You've got mail.
You got mail. Yeah.
By the way, guys, I charged up the Sidekick. It does not turn on.
Oh.
Oh.
I bet you can still sell it for parts.
Oh yeah, for parts it still sells for a good amount of money, but I
How
was
much?
really hoping this at least $50.
Can you get the battery out of it?
Yes, but
Oh,
it's
you
the
know-
actual screen that doesn't turn on.
Oh, does the keys light up?
Nothing lights up.
Oh, might be
But
just a
it-
bad battery.
It actually charges up, and I don't know how much. Maybe I'll try a different battery. But now I'm
Yeah,
starting
where
to
you
pick
find
them
a
up.
battery for it.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Probably
that's true.
Amazon.
Lot of-
I
lot
look
of
at Amazon
sidekicks here.
stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
That is
I
true.
when you sent me that picture, I immediately was jealous. Like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have a phone that does millions of things better than that stupid phone, but I'm still jealous.
You want to know, because I gave it to my stepson, and he's like, "What is that?" I was like, that's a phone. I was like, "How do I use it?" I opened up the keyboard. I was like,
Like,
"What's this?"
Yes,
He had no
like-
idea what it was. And then, but I didn't know that those had a selfie camera too. I didn't know that.
they did?
They did, yeah. I don't
What?
know where it is actually. Let me see. Let me see if I can
Yeah.
find it actually.
I didn't think they did. That must have been. You might have gotten an updated one.
Yeah, I was saying.
Food, pets. What's next? Anything with reselling, apparently. I bought a Prodigy installation disc
Whoa.
one at. Ooh, those are.
Well, actually, our food talk today was part of reselling because
Yeah,
that's
true.
the hottest thing on eBay right now. It's burning up.
Yeah, we integrate. We're versatile. I had those tins. I actually collected all AOLs. Like the artwork. That's cool. My favorite was the Statue of Liberty. I didn't even know.
I didn't either.
Surrey, Dahmer, Jeeves. That's right. Oh man! As soon as you do it, I'm gonna be
Oh,
jealous. Let's see this thing.
that's why I broke mine right there. Yep.
That thing looks like it's not on there.
Right?
Oh yeah, it does have a selfie camera right there.
But hey, you see it, right? So it's
Yeah,
right
that
there.
logo.
And then it
Yeah,
has
that's
a
gotta be one.
it has a 1.3 megapixel back camera.
Woo!
That's
no,
a-
you 1.3. Damn.
Yeah, for
That's
J1
that's
focus.
horrible. You know, that's horrible.
That is an updated one for sure. Let me see.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
front.
so this
it
is-
has the.
This is the Sidekick 3 with by Sharp.
Okay. Yeah,
I always
that's
forget how to actually open these, which side it is. There we go.
It's gonna break. Okay, so yeah,
It's a 3.
you don't have the wheel. It has the ball, right?
Yeah, it has the ball.
Yeah, that was when they were trying to be a little bit more business-like. Did the poo charm come with it?
yeah,
Yeah, it came with it.
precious.
but yes, I got this for $1, I think.
That's awesome. I'm so jealous.
Yeah, that's the one that competed
I-
up with the BlackBerry.
I missed this actually.
I loved. I was so fast with my BlackBerry keyboard, like
yeah.
ridiculously fast with
Or-
my BlackBerry keyboard.
Or when you have to secretly text underneath your school, I was like, okay, I know where the letters are, which numbers, and how many times I have to press it.
No, man, I'm older than you. We didn't.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't have a cell. I had a cell phone. I had a cell phone. My freshman year of college. That was my. I think that was the
geez.
first one.
I got mine my senior year.
Well, I used my mom's, like whenever I would go out at night and she was home or something, and she's like, just for emergencies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, $20 a
Sure.
text.
My pager would go off.
Right.
I'd be like, yo.
Yeah, yeah, when I saw this, I just had to pick it up because I think we actually talked about it in a previous live, like long ago
Yeah.
though. And then we actually looked it up, and we were all surprised that they're still selling for a good amount.
Yeah, there.
And I've always wanted one.
I wanted one so bad when I remember I went when I went to T-Mobile because I had Sprint, and Sprint in this area when it changed from Sprint PCS to just Sprint, like the service was just garbage in this area, like just total garbage. Like Cricket was better, and you remember old school Cricket, like you'd be driving down the road and just be like, hold on, let me stop. But yeah. So I switched over to T-Mobile, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a Sidekick. And I remember going there, and I remember them being like, yeah, they're like $250, and I'm like, but I'm a new customer, and they're like, yeah, we don't discount the Sidekick. And I'm like, so I ended up getting like this like candy bar phone that like folded open, and it was just garbage. And then people that had the Sidekick were just so much cooler than me. So
you gave them the friendly wave when they walked past you.
Yeah, pretty much. But the phone I was going to say, the phone that I had, like my mom's phone, she had like one of the coolest cell phones ever when I was using it. It was the StarTech, the original clamshell, like that black clamshell that had the bulge from the battery on the outside. And it had like a plastic belt loop that came with it. And what you do with that is you put it on your visor, and then you slide the phone in there. The only downside to that is did you break it?
No, I'm just saying this thing is clean in the battery compartment.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the screen itself that probably isn't working.
Yeah, somebody will buy it and fix it.
Yeah.
Surrey Dahmer Jeeves, that's for sure. I think I mistakenly tossed them. Oh man, smack it. That is cool. Hello, Pooh. My son had some awesome phones. I wonder what he did with them. Yeah, some of them sell for good money. I have the old Nokia where they changed the plates. Yeah, that was the best one.
Yes.
Oh.
Different colors. Oh yeah, Tommy's got an idea. Silly question. Try to turn it on while plugged in without the battery.
I was gonna try that actually. I'll try it after the live.
There you go. Well, Tommy's gonna be real upset if he doesn't get to see if his suggestion works though.
All right, I'll try it right now if I can find the plug.
Hold on.
Waiting.
Ed, do it now.
Ed.
All right,
bro.
I'll be back.
You don't have to if you don't want to. Ed's our man on the street today. He just keeps getting up and moving.
He's all good.
Yeah. So those old cell phones. The first cell phone I could remember was the bag phone my uncle had. Did you ever see those?
Yeah.
They were like, it was like a purse. It was a car phone that you could take with you, but it had no battery. So you either had to, it had a battery, but the battery lasted like an hour. So you had to plug it into your car, and then you could use it as a regular car phone. But it was like, it was like a leather purse with like a car phone in it, like same exact thing that you had in your car with like the the phone with the numbers on the outside and the send button, but it was in a bag. That was the very first cell phone I ever saw. And then after that, one of my family members had the big, like
Zach Morris
gray phone. Yeah. No, the antenna was already up. It was a big plastic antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it didn't fold. It was
fold?
like it was gray. It was like this big, and it had an antenna on it, and it was like probably about like that thick. It was it was a monster. But that was the very first cell phone, like outside of the bag, that I remember. And then those ones that just folded down, where you had to pull the antenna up. Yeah. Those are always fun too. So I had one of those big car phones too.
I still miss my Razor. I miss it, man.
Yeah.
Nope, sure. Didn't work.
Oh
well.
It's just not going to work.
I mean,
somebody will buy it.
Still, 25 cents into $50. I'm not going to complain.
Some guy that got burned like I did when I was a kid and never got to have one will buy it, fix it up, and sell it to somebody who really, really wants it. Mm-hmm. But that one, I don't remember that one being as cool because it had the like, you could actually go to regular websites on that one and kind of navigate them like you could with a Palm or BlackBerry.
I think everybody wanted those because they wanted MySpace. That was the thing.
Did you? There was a meme
MySpace.
going around that was the picture of Tom, and he's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
same picture that everybody had. This one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they were like, "This is Tom. Tom never censored us. Tom never asked us for money. Tom never sold us ads and listened to our stuff. Be more like Tom." I was like, "That's funny."
And Tom sent me a friend request every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Every
I
time.
was friends with Tom. I was
And,
friends.
I
and
was
before the change, Tom was always your number one friend.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. And he also, and then you had the like the music that would play as soon as you.
Oh yeah.
But then if somebody posted something on like whatever they called that, your timeline, if someone posted another thing, then both musics would be playing at the same
horrible,
time.
yeah.
That was awful. You had to scroll down and find it.
All I remember about that is just a bunch of teenagers putting a bunch of hate messages on their ex's profile and being angry at every other guy that sent them pictures.
I may or may not have had a few of those messages.
I'd be like, yeah, my friends said they couldn't talk. Find them on MySpace. I'd be like, get on ICQ now. Come on. Remember that?
Oh.
I figured out how to get Steeler logos to snow down on my page. So my page was so annoying. Because it would start playing like AC/DC or something, and then these little Steeler logos would come down, and you couldn't click on anything because there were Steeler logos everywhere.
And like the
That
beautiful
is really
YouTuber
annoying.
says, you had to learn HTML on your own.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how I figured it out. I was really bored one day, and I figured it all out. True story. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad had a brick, one of those old cell phones that he carried around. Yeah, that I think that's what I'm talking about. That the gray, the massive gray thing.
They had him in Home Alone, didn't they?
Maybe
In the second
it's
one.
this
I believe.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So awesome.
That was portable. Like you cannot
yeah.
put that thing in your pocket. Like
They-
you were literally, if you're walking through the mall, you're holding that thing the whole time.
Oh, they had their own saddle on the side.
They did, yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say those are the ones they had in the Mercedes, right?
That one, no. That one wouldn't dock. I don't think. So,
No.
my camera's all messed up now. Yep, it's not working. Let's try this again.
It'll be back.
There we go. There we go.
There it is. See, we're back.
Yeah. Those are the best days of childhood. MySpace. Yeah, that was fun, especially playing the games. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the games.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Snow
And
and
then
Steel.
what's there?
What MySpace, the one that had
it
Mafia
was.
Wars? Yes.
Yep. I lost a lot of friends because of that too.
You never lost Tom, though. Tom was always your friend, no matter what
Never.
you did. Even if you had snowing Steeler logos and you couldn't click on any of my pictures.
Yeah.
I remember I would always waste a bunch of time in my senior year playing those games because there was nothing else to do.
Yeah, those were hilarious. How long did they ever an app? Did MySpace make it long enough to get it be able to get an app? Didn't like
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, so they had it until I believe I would say the iPhone 7, maybe. They were on for a good while.
That's a lot longer
They
than I
had
thought.
they
Really?
did have an app. They did have an app, and then Facebook basically took over everything, and then eventually someone else bought MySpace, and then they turned it into a weird music thing. I don't know. I think it's still up right now, actually.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But-
Justin Timberlake bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they actually did have an app. They survived long enough to have an app. It was just
That's
really buggy, though.
It's funny that Justin Timberlake bought it because he played. No, he didn't. He played the guy from Napster in the Facebook movie. Yeah. Sarah loved Mafia Awards. Gardenscapes I liked, and some gangster car racing one. It used to tick me off when the bigger players attacked my little accent. It was easy experience. There you go. I don't remember the gangster car one. I don't remember Gardenscapes either, but that doesn't sound like something I'd be interested in. Mafia Wars, yes, that. Yeah. Oh man, Gardenscapes sounds like that game that they have on Switch, and they had it on Wii too.
RuneScape?
Oh, what's it?
Is it like Zoo Typhoon? I was curious.
No, what's that game that everybody? Animal Crossings.
Oh, Sims.
Mm.
The first one around, I lost hours of my life to Animal Crossing 1, but Animal Crossing 2.
Oh,
Amazing.
I lost hours of my life on an MMORPG. I think I spent at least a cool 7,000, and I spent at
What's
least
MMO?
from massive multiplayer online role playing game. I was a huge gamer in high school, and I was playing that. I was addicted since I was probably my late teens, probably going into 20
really?
to 20. I spent so
Yeah.
much money and so much time on that.
Did you ever get into World of Warcraft?
No, I hated that. It was boring.
I did the first one, not and then
Yeah, I
when
was
they
gonna say-
started doing the expansion packs, I didn't like it.
I tried it, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was
Would
very,
you-
very
but-
confused.
But just think about, I was addicted to a game sort of like that, and I spent at least 10 hours a day playing it.
Oh yeah, so I was seeing this girl in California when I lived there, and her roommates were huge World of Warcraft fans, like gigantic World of Warcraft fans, to the point where like they would literally they each had computers in their bedroom. Like they shared a bedroom because they were girlfriend boyfriend, and they had two computers on either side and a bed in the middle, and they would literally both sit at different computers the whole time and play in the same room on World of Warcraft. And I'm like, and they'd come out and talk to me, and I'm like, how's it going? And they're like, good. And they'd talk to me about it, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're saying right now. Like, they're like, my mage is doing, and it leveled up yesterday, but I don't know. There's like a glitch in the game, and you're like,
Yeah. I'd be like,
well, have fun.
Yeah.
Want a beer?
hey guys, my Tamagotchi just pooped. We're good. I'll clean that up.
And
That's
now
better.
that I think about it, I regret spending so many hours playing that, but it was all I had at the time.
Yeah, no, I mean, we played Battlefield.
Yeah.
Battlefield. Oh,
Same.
The 1942 was the best.
Mm.
That was my favorite because you had Vietnam, World War II, and I think that was it. And you jump back and forth, and like the one thing that nobody could do except for like a select number of people, and if you had somebody like that on your team, you were golden. Flying the helicopters was impossible.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it was
My buddy.
completely impossible.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies bought a flight simulator controller, like with the,
man,
and he could fly it.
can't.
And I'm like, the dude literally spent like $200 to be able to fly the chopper on Battlefield.
Well, it's because they have tournaments for those, and you could thousands from it.
Yeah, that game was fun. That game was lots of fun. So I played hours of that. Like many, and then Halo, when Halo came out, you didn't see me for a while.
Oh yeah.
My brother too.
know.
My brother was big time into it. He actually had a LAN party at his dorm. You know what that is?
Land.
A LAN party. So the old Xbox originally, there was no Xbox online, so you could Ethernet all the Xbox together and play.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so they're all just sitting in their dorm room. I remember me and my buddy went to visit, and we're like, I feel like we should go. I feel like we're not really welcome here. So, let's see. Bearded Poketuber played Ganja Wars, not Mafia Wars. Ganja Wars. I have a feeling I know. I don't think that's an actual game.
Yeah, I don't
remember
think so.
Farmville? I do not remember Farmville. I played it for a minute, but all my crops always died.
I think that game still exists.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it's like 100.0 or something right now.
Facebook came out, and then MySpace pretty much died because it was so screwed up afterwards. Yeah. Farmville cows probably still swimming.
Yeah. My corn's been dead forever.
Oh, WoW is an MMORPG. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
it is.
I was just so curious about that game when it came out, and everyone was like, "It's going to be one of the biggest art." And I do like some RPGs. Like I was a big Final Fantasy guy. Like I played all of them up to 10, and I think 10 was the last one I played. And I loved them. And so I thought, oh yeah, I was in my early 20s and single and didn't have much going on, so I'm like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I had no clue, because what happens is you get tossed into this world, and like everybody around you knows what they're doing, and you're just like, I'm jumping, I'm talking to somebody, I don't know what's going on, there's no tutorial, like I'm completely just figure it out, all right. And then somebody kills you, and you're like, okay, Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
And
the
you
problem
couldn't
is,
find the strategy guides for them.
Yeah.
You know.
and the thing for that is you have to spend hours and hours just to get one level, and then you got to do it all over again, probably another week or two, and you just wasted 2 weeks of your life for nothing.
See, that's where I remember when I was a kid, my dad used to buy video games for me, and like I'd beat it, and he's like, "So what do you get?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Bragging rights. Oh, man.
He's like, "Well, do they give you a free game or something now that you beat it?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, that's garbage." He goes, "Why would you put in all that time and effort for nothing?" And I'm like, you got a point, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I get to see the
Never
credit
know.
scroll, and then I get to start over.
And then online play began.
Oh, yeah. I played Farmville, but Greenscapes was fun. You could build a beautiful actual gardens. You could give things to your friends, but it costed a fortune. The gazebo-covered flower vine was like $6. That does not
Precious.
sound like a game I would be interested in at all.
The microtransactions there, that's what really sped up the online game business.
Yeah. There you go, mouse. Now you're working. Mark said, I terminated developers due to them being late and tired from staying up all night playing video games. There you go.
Well, we would have been fired.
I stayed up for 3 days straight, running on Cuban coffee, playing the game.
Oh, so you were what's his name from Zombie? What's the zombie movie with Woody Harrelson? The funny one.
Zombieland.
Zombieland. So you were him, the guy that's like Code Red, Mountain Dew, World of Warcraft, stack of pizza boxes. That's my life.
Yeah, except for the Mountain Dew part, it was all of that.
Oh,
Now
man.
we know why Ed loves pizza.
When that guy, when that girl came into his apartment and she's like, he gave her a mug of Code Red Mountain Dew and she's like, Mountain Dew? And he's like, yeah, Code Red. And he's like, here's some Golden Grams. I'm like, bro, this isn't working for you. I just stopped playing World of Warcraft last year. Interesting. It's still around.
Yeah, it's still very popular.
My daughter
I
is
think
mad
they're
I
on
sold her
their 50th expansion.
Really?
I don't know. Well,
I don't think.
in the box, how many expansions do they have? Because I know they have a bunch, and you have to keep buying the new ones, and I don't even know your data transfers over to the new one.
But here's my question, because I remember when the first one came out, you had to have a pretty powerful computer to be able to
Oh,
play
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
Like you couldn't just throw the discs in your laptop and play it. So like, have they stopped that, or is it still like, do you need a gaming machine to be able to play this thing?
You don't need a gaming machine, but you need enough RAM for it to handle. Yeah. Well, actually, now you need enough RAM and a really, really good graphics card, because I'm pretty sure they're using like the best engines now. And if you can't, you can still log into the game and everything. But as soon as you log in, your computer's gonna take way too long to load. Everything's gonna be extremely laggy, and you're gonna have like a 30-second delay before what you put on your keyboard is gonna transfer over to your character movie.
So you're saying my MacBook Pro is not gonna handle this thing?
No, probably not.
Good.
Because I'm pretty sure
out.
I'm pretty sure now that I think you need it needs to be more than an editing programming computer, probably.
Well, I was just curious if because I would figure they would have moved to like an online engine by now, kind of like what's that game that all the kids play? Not Roblox, the other one, the one that you actually shoot.
Fortnite.
Minecraft. Fortnite. Yeah, I was kind of, because Fortnite, the game itself is not that big. But it's just an online engine.
But I think for that you still need to have a good computer, because you see these
you can play it on your iPad.
Mm-hmm.
My son, my friend's son plays it on his.
I was like, when'd that happen? I was like, hold on.
My dog,
George.
My dog,
George plays it.
Yeah, George in his little old man pants.
I'm still blaming George for this.
Yeah. Yeah. So my friend's son plays it on his iPad all the time.
The thing about Fortnite though is that the only thing that it really needs to I guess load would be the characters and the surroundings when it comes to but and the map is very limited too when it comes to an MMORPG, especially an extremely expanded world. It has to load all that data, and that could be terabytes of data as well too, from probably now at least.
Yeah, Pearl's daughter was mad when they sold the Tamagotchi. Yeah, I can understand that. I have to ask you guys, do any of you suspect that the rise of gaming and controllers, etc., sponsored by the military to train an entire generation of young men to operate remote drones? Wow, Susan. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
I think they designed them to get them out of the house.
well, I don't know about you guys, but for me as a boy, I wanted to control a helicopter. I wanted to see things destroyed. It was fun. So maybe it's just
like I've always had I badly, and I've almost done it on several occasions because I used to be really, really scared to fly, and a friend of mine was like, "Take flying lessons. You'll never be scared to fly." And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that. But after I got over my fear of flying, I always wanted to take flying lessons, and I've never done it. But like, I would much rather actually fly the helicopter or fly the plane than actually remotely do it. Just
I would not trust myself with a helicopter.
Helicopter is complicated, but
I wouldn't mind flying it. I wouldn't want to land it. That's where
I feel like landing a Cessna wouldn't be all that difficult because they don't teach you on a jumbo jet or anything. It's just a single engine Tesla.
So go big or go home, right?
Yeah. All right. So today's lesson is going to be this A380 going to Dubai. Should be no problem.
And don't worry, guys. We're going to put you on that yellow one because it's not going to get off the ground. So just go ahead and try to figure it out.
It's going to be empty because they canceled the flight. So we'll just show you how to do it.
Hey, Spirit.
But getting back to your question, probably not, Susan. But I don't have a lot of faith in like our government, so I'm going to say no because I just don't think they're that smart.
Yeah, it was probably unintentional, also.
Yeah,
we just like to
I mean,
see
it would
stuff
work.
destroyed.
I would bet that a vast majority of these guys could probably fly the drones just as well, but I don't know. Also suspended a tech guy for loading Doom onto shared servers. The whole damn office was playing. I went back and blocked it quickly. Then the VP called and asked what happened to Doom.
Oh, man.
That was funny. The game, man. That game was awesome.
Yep.
Buzzkill. Man. I'd be
right?
Worst day ever at work. I'd be like, oh, now we actually got to do something because
old
man Mark over there.
I almost beat the game, Mark. You couldn't have waited another couple hours.
Right.
But the funny thing was that it was the VP calling him. It was like, why'd you block it?
That's right. You're fired, Mark. Mark got fired for doing the right thing.
I'm just going to tell you, Mark's name got changed to Richard real quick.
That's right. I think this is actually from Duke Nukem.
You guys suck.
I'm pretty sure that's from Duke Nukem, which is another game that was awesome.
Love Duke Nukem.
Link a bunch of Xboxes together. We did that in high school for Halo and Smash Brothers. Yep, same. Well, I didn't. My brother did. I'm mad I sold the Polly Pockets. Yeah, they're worth some money. Okay, we got sucked into PC online gaming, Counter-Strike. I'm lost. I like lost hours. Then days we rented servers. We had 6, 24. Wow. Went crazy.
Dang gone, man.
Oh my God. Trying to win with the stinking princess on Nintendo. On Mario 2? That was the only one I could win with.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about, Pearl? Because Mario 2, she floated. It was like,
yeah.
She floated. That was the only one I could ever win on in Mario 2. Toad was close second, only because he picked things up really fast, but he couldn't jump for shit. So
that has to be too, yeah, because that's the one you got to choose your characters.
Well, it could be Mario Kart too. Maybe she sucked on Mario Kart because she was on Mario Kart, which I could see that because she wasn't the fastest character on Mario 2. She was actually the slowest, but she could jump the furthest.
Right.
So I used to play text-based RPG called Empire Mud, multi-user Dungeons and Dragons. I still have the whole first map memorized. Wow.
I didn't even know they had text-based RPGs.
Yeah. I made a good living cleaning all that off networks. Forgot about Doom. Doom was so awesome. We superglued RAM chips in PCs as people were stealing it. Oh, Jesus.
I can see that.
I don't doubt it.
I lost count of the number of expansions. I think there's another one due out soon. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's crazy how all these people are still buying them, too. And I think they charge like $80 per expansion.
They got a business. I mean,
and
what is that?
still going
Wizards
strong.
to the West Coast? Is it the same people?
I have no
I
idea.
think
It
they're the
sounds
same
like it,
people
probably.
Yeah, I think they're the same people that
But-
do Magic the Gathering.
Super
I'm not sure
coders will
that
know.
though. Yeah, I sold my open box Vanilla Collector's Edition WoW for $2,600 like 6 years ago. Most WoW stuff is a huge bolo. Sold a Dorito-filled WoW mouse. Am I reading that correctly? Dorito-filled
Yeah.
WoW mouse for $200. What
It-
in the hell?
A Dorito filled?
Is it
This
like real
this
Doritos?
warrants this.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Don't finish it. Okay.
No, I have the whole one, but I cut that part out.
I know.
Fortnite on mobile is different than on consoles and PCs. Okay.
Okay.
Now that people get paid for online video games, if they had that for us back in the day, we would have been lit. Yeah. I would have been rich a long time ago. Tommy, I
wouldn't be
still have
working
all my
right now.
discs with boxes since Vanilla WoW. I may be looking up comps soon.
Yeah.
Adam flying viral video. Oh, that would be. I would love to take a lesson, but they're real expensive. Bill, the pets from the cards, nice and collector's editions were huge money. I'd look up anything. Wow. Just aim for the ground. Yeah, just aim for the ground. That's an easy way.
Yeah,
The
so-
very first princess that came out. I don't know what are you talking about, Pearl? I'm not sure. A few years ago, I bought a huge truckload of new old stock Warhammer stuff. Sold very quickly, lots of money. Yeah. Mel here on YouTube. I believe I sold some manuals or books on Dungeons and Dragons from the 70s. Yeah, thousands. The original Dungeons and Dragons manuals are worth a fortune.
Yeah.
That's good.
There was an original, I think it was volume 2 at our thrift store. They were selling for $2,000, and I comped it. And it's worth like $2,500. Then I'm like, I could make a quick 500, but I don't have $2,000, so not buying.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't know how long you'd be sitting on 2,000 at just a guy.
Probably
That's true,
not
too.
long, because those original ones were really rare because it wasn't a popular game back then.
Right.
That's true.
Though there's not a lot of them on the market, so I'd imagine it would go quick. But
Was it
I'm not going to
clean?
invest. That's the thing, is that it was at our red, white, and blue thrift store, so it was back like on top of a shelf, and it was on like a little stand. So it's hard to tell, and I'm like, I'm not going to ask him to bring it down if I have no intention of spending $2,000, because I don't.
Sir, can you put on the white gloves, please? Sure.
You know, from eating Doritos and playing, the orange chum smashed all over the crevices.
Oh, I
look it up.
see.
World of Warcraft mouse. It's nuts. Oh, so it was like,
It is true. You just have. I see what he means when you.
oh, so he's making a joke, but okay, I get it.
No, there actually is one.
I gotta find it. I gotta see this thing.
Yeah, just real.
So, I mean,
it looks like I'm confused right now.
It's 'cause- so when you
Somebody
would
let us
game,
know.
when you would game on your computer, you'd be eating Doritos or any kind of chips. With
Yeah.
your more than likely with your dominant hand, and then you would use your mouse, and all those chip crumbs would go inside the mouse,
Yeah.
i.e., Dorito-filled mouses.
Yeah, today
Yeah.
is the
So he's
fire.
making a joke. They don't actually have a mouse that has Doritos.
It's the hot
in it.
Cheetos now.
Yeah, it's hot Cheetos. That's right. So yeah, he's making a joke. There isn't actually a Dorito-filled mouse. Because I googled it.
Oh,
And it's funny because like there's pictures of how to get the Doritos out of your mouth, but that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Got
I get it. I think the first Nintendo 64 Mario game, I think Pearl is talking about PITA finding Princess Peach was in Super Mario, like when you would think you found her and you found out it was another. I don't know if it first Nintendo Mario 64. I don't.
Yeah, Mario 64 is the one that sold for like, what is it, $2 million? The graded one.
Oh yeah,
That game.
those sealed
yeah.
one.
That was sealed, yeah.
Oh, okay. Heck of a sign. Yeah, the Mario 64 was complicated to get to her. I thought you were talking about. So in Mario 2, you could pick from Luigi, Mario, Toad, or the princess. And the princess was the only one that made it. And basically it was a way to pick like how hard you wanted the game to be. Because if you picked Mario, it was kind of like medium. If you picked Luigi, it was a little easier. If you picked Toad, it was probably a little harder than Mario. And if you picked Princess, it was easy.
Yeah, she
Because
floated.
Toad couldn't jump. Like
Yeah.
he could barely make every jump that was, within his range. But Toad could lift things up really fast. That was the only advantage to Toad. All upper body, no lower body.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say, 'cause Super Mario Brothers was the easiest game to beat because you could just jump on top and just keep going. You know?
The first one, yeah.
It's like,
Talkie fingers, yeah.
yeah.
I can't do those.
Oh, man.
Those burn me up.
Takis are so good, but I just can't. Not anymore.
I get it. Thanks, Tommy. I didn't get your humor right away. Mainly because I wasn't a big PC.
I think he's telling us. Okay, next subject here. It's like,
Night Mark, thanks for coming in. Fun fact: Mario 2 wasn't actually a Mario game. He's right. It was called Doki Panic from Japan. They just changed some. It's true. You should look it up. It's hilarious. And because Mario 2 in Japan is a really, really, really hard version of Mario 1. And everybody agreed that there was no way that the American player was going to have the patience to beat Mario 2. So they released this one. And yeah, it was crazy. They have it on Switch now. It's called the Mario Lost Levels or something, and that's the original Mario 2. And it is hard.
oh yeah.
Plus, that could be called something else here by teenage or young teens in my time. They would
What's
just
that?
call it Dookie.
Jeez.
Dookie Panic. Yeah. Sorry, I was sleeping. It's called the Lost Levels here. Yeah. Me and Sarah tried to play it, and it's just. First of
Yeah.
all, like I don't have that same patience I had when I was a kid.
Right.
Like
Yes.
when I was a kid, I had the patience to be able to use 3 lives, die, and start all the way over at the beginning of the game. Now it just irritates me. Now I'm like, why can't I save it? Why I got to level 8 and now I got to go back to 1. Like I'm done with this game. So yeah, me and Sarah tried on Switch though. You can like do a screen grab and you can hold it basically where you left off.
Yep.
The problem is that if you do it in the wrong spot and there's no way you can beat the level now, you're stuck and you've got to like go way back or hope that you were smart enough to save it back before you started this stupid little escapade that you're on. Because there's been a couple times where like I saved one where I was like in a boss or something and there was like I had no power. There was like if I got hit once I was dead. Like so like
Man.
I'm done. Like every time I would just die. Like this isn't working. So
And I was actually gonna bring that up too last live. I completely forgot until now. You think with Nintendo coming out with all the 64 games online now is gonna bring down the value of the
no,
what do they call them?
no,
The
it'll bring it up.
No?
Bring it up. I think.
Mhm.
really? Why?
Why are Takis poisonous though, Mountain State?
Uh,
I gotta know
Are they?
because I ate
Are they poisonous?
I don't know. Apparently, no, I don't think so. I haven't logged onto my Switch in a while. They just started bringing out the 64 games the last time we booted it up. I should probably do it again someday because there were some
the last
64 games that I loved.
yeah, same.
Is GoldenEye on there?
It is going to be. It's going to be, and
Okay.
we're gonna be able to play on.
Hours,
We're gonna be able to play online.
days, hours, months of my life.
Yes.
Send me your username. We'll play.
I can't. Give me. I will, but give me a couple days. Because remember the slappers when you did one hit with the slappers and you just. Damn. What a game! Oh my god. It will only bring it up. Yeah, I think so. Expose more people to the games that didn't know about them. If they're collectors, they'll want the originals. Yeah. Good night,
Right.
Ping.
No, that's
Trying
true.
to get dinner going.
Night, Ping.
Can I ping?
Don't get McDonald's.
Ugh.
Still, I'm feeling better now. I drank like a whole bunch of water, and I think it's flushing out of my system. Perfect Dark. That was a good game.
I
That
heard.
was real good. Real
Isn't that
good
the game that's still worth like a bunch right now?
I think that's no. You're thinking of the game with the zombies. It's a PlayStation game. I can't remember the name of it now. I know exactly what it looks like because
Yeah.
I've seen people sell it. We sold it once. I can't remember.
Yeah, I just remember it had perfect and then
My text message tone is Duck Hunt after you kill the bird.
Nice.
It's always been. And then for a while, my ringtone was the Legend of Zelda song from the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you about my buddy's dad, what he did with that game?
No.
Okay, so my buddy got the original Legend of Zelda, like the gold cartridge, the one that came with the box and the map. You remember it had a giant map of the world in there.
Right.
So he was so intrigued by the game, he photocopied each corner of the map, and he meticulously burnt every bush in the game. And he would X ones that weren't anything, and then he would write, like, he literally went around and just burnt everything that he could burn in the game, trying to find all the secrets. And he had this stack of papers. It was so funny. I remember my friend telling me that story, and I'm just like, that's some commitment. He was so intrigued by the game.
Right.
To this day, me and Sarah have played it, and I can't get through that game without cheating. Like, there's just no way.
I when I first came out on the Switch Online, I started playing. I was like, okay, I have to look up where I'm going, because there was no instructions on how to go where. It was just like, you better figure it out.
There's an order to it too, because if you go to like certain castles too soon, you're just going to get your clock cleaned. Like, you're not surviving at all. And then and then a lot of the times you get to the boss and you need like a certain thing that you picked up somewhere else and you can't kill him. So yeah, you have to do it in a certain, but yeah, that was an awesome game. The second one sucked, but the first one was good. Conqueror's Bad Fur Day is one of my favorites. I've never even heard of that game. Seriously, not joking. I read all the fake colors causes ADHD and hyperactivity in kids, but there is one that supposes causes intestine cancer. I find the link. I'll send it to you. Wow, they're talking about Talkies.
Well, I mean, when I eat them, I gotta go run to the bathroom.
They cause something, but it might not be cancer.
I mean, if that happens to us, imagine to little kids.
Yeah.
And also imagine when you're eating the blue ones.
What are the blue ones?
They're the same, but supposedly they're a little bit more
Blue.
spicier.
They're supposed to be hotter. Yeah, they're supposed to be hotter.
I was like, they're like Talkies. They're blue. Why are they blue?
Yeah.
Because they're blue.
And then they have the green and the pink ones, and I believe something else. They have ones that are extra hot. It's like, oh my god.
I've eaten them, and they are really good, but it's too much for me, obviously. Like the next day is not a pleasant one after that. So
Yeah, definitely don't trust it.
no, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that there's some stuff linked to that. The fake colors have always had problems. Like I remember when we were kids, they were talking about like yellow 5 dye and stuff like that for Mountain Dews causes some health risks and stuff. Or no, it was low sperm count. Is what they were saying.
Yeah, that's what I kept hearing about that.
That's right. So that didn't work.
Like I tell you, when we were kids, we were eating those Mexican chili candies when they had lead in it supposedly, and I ate a bunch of those. Like a bunch of those.
You know what? I don't know. Some of the stuff they fed us when we were kids is.
What is it? It's like they said, where were chicken nuggets before they say 100% real chicken?
No, they 100% white meat.
You're right. Yeah.
And 100% white meat in that pink slime or whatever they put in it.
Or real meat or whatever the heck they called it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Pearl loves Takis with sour cream, and I hate sour cream. Interesting.
I've never had that.
I could see that as being a thing because they're just tortilla chips with like spicy, like dust on them. So yeah, why wouldn't it be? I mean, you put sour cream on nachos, right? That's all it is. I love a good plate of nachos. I haven't had it. Might have to make. We made nachos a couple months ago, and they were awesome. And I got to do it again. Made pulled pork nachos. You ever done that?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Like you don't even need to get the good make pulled pork. You just get like the microwave, like Jack Daniel's pulled pork or whatever. Throw in the microwave. Chips, cheese, nacho cheese, pulled pork, onions. You're done.
Done.
Have a nice day. Next day might be a little rough, but hot Cheetos with cream cheese.
It's just hot Cheetos with lemon in it, but not the one that comes with lemon in the bag already. It's the one you gotta get freshly squeezed lemons.
Yeah, I can't do hot anything. The weird, and I can't believe I never knew it, but you know that Fritos bean dip they sell in a little can?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it with Fritos. Have you ever done it? Most people haven't. It's awesome. It's
Yeah, the
so
bean dip.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two complement each other so well. It's so good. Like I could literally eat a whole can of bean dip with the Frito scoops, which is not good for Sarah, but you know.
I tried the little ones, and they always break in there. Like,
No, you
oh,
can't. Yeah, you can't do that. There's
it's like
those that bean dip cannot the consistency of that bean dip and the Frito.
oh,
is
it
just not
broke
happening.
every time. You're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Your better
come
bet
on.
is just to get a bowl, crunch them all up, throw some bean dip in it, and mix it
Yeah.
around.
So I've been watching what chips to eat and not to eat and all that kind of stuff. I've been avoiding all of those. I never really liked them anyways, but I tried eating the Funyuns. They were my favorite probably last year, and I got a bag today to take to work, and now they don't taste the same no more. I just don't like them anymore because I started getting more of the healthier chips or with things that only has like 3 ingredients on it or whatever. And then I taste the
negative.
difference. Yeah.
There's no such thing. Like the blue corn tortilla chips that they sell, the organic ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree with you. The other ones, Sarah used to find the Utz is a brand out here. Jimmy, you have Utz, right?
Oh, I love Utz. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're not in the West too often, but they had onion rings, and they tasted like bar or restaurant onion rings.
Yeah.
Like for whatever, like you could eat if texture wasn't a thing and you just ate like a fresh onion ring from a bar and you ate one of these things out of the bag, they tasted identical and they were so good. And Sarah was buying them all the time, and then they discontinued them.
I know.
I actually emailed the company and asked. I'm like, are these just hard to find or they discontinued? They're like, oh, we discontinued them. I'm like, that's like the best thing you make aside from the crab chips that you make.
Yeah, because then it sucks because you're like, oh man, now I mean I like Funyuns, but then you're like, man, now I got to go to Funyuns, and it's like,
yeah, no, Funyuns aren't as good. They were so good. Ed, you would have loved them.
oh yeah, definitely good.
Let's see.
Rip.
I had carne asada nachos the other night with pico de gallo. That sounds good. I've literally made hundreds of pulled pork nachos. Apparently, that's on the menu. I eat the bean dips with Fritos. So good. Jack Daniel's barbecue is good. Yeah, I like it.
And minus the barbecue.
What's pozole?
Pozole.
Pozole? What is it?
Pozole?
It's like I think it's a. I don't know how to describe it, but it's it's like a soup.
That's not the one with the brains in it, is it?
Len, how do you describe a pozole?
Expert device.
Yeah. Shredded meat with white peas.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's fine. But that's what it is. It's like it's a soup.
It's a soup. I've never had it. Family loves Funyun. 7-layer dip from Walmart deli market size stuff is really good. Less likely to die from that. There you go. Wise onion rings, Adam. They're just like okay, there you go. Wise onion rings are just like the old Oats ones. I hope Sarah's watching. I hope Sarah's still watching and hasn't fallen asleep yet. Has hominy in it as well. Yeah, she can fall asleep. And if a Boeing 747 crashed into our house and didn't hit her directly, and she didn't get moved very much, she would still be sleeping. Not kidding. A train could literally drive through our house. She'd still be sleeping.
Did you guys end up watching the thing you guys say you were gonna watch last night?
The Night Stalker. I got most of the way through it, and I finished it today. He was an LA killer.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, there was. He went all around the place, though. He went up to San Francisco too and did it. He was a lunatic. This guy had no type. He would kill anybody. Yeah, like anywhere from 90-year-olds to children. Like he was a lunatic. And then he had a pentagram on his hand. And first day in court, they called they called recess. He goes like this and says "Hail Satan" and walks out. I'm like, All right.
Badass.
But here's the thing. I know this is not reselling related at all, but it's the last 15 minutes. Here's the thing. So like that he had hundreds of women sending him stuff in the mail, wanting to be his girlfriend, and I'm like, I understand the bad boy thing, but this guy will literally chop your head off, like, and not care. Why?
Yeah.
Weren't they doing the same thing to Manson?
Ted Bundy, Manson, yeah, they all had admirers,
Yeah.
but not like this guy. This guy had hundreds of admirers. There were women flashing the car that he was in that was taking him to jail.
Yeah.
In L.A. Like, they were lined up in the street with this guy.
What's with people in LA?
Crazy.
But yeah, I don't. I mean, I understand. Like, I totally understand it, but I don't. I understand the bad boy thing, and I understand like the lady that married Ted Bundy while he was in jail and had a kid with him, which is
Weird.
why.
Why?
You don't want to keep the chain going. Like, once serial killer happens, it should stop there.
Yeah,
Like, there should be no offspring.
No.
We don't need more of those.
He was gorgeous.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. She is awake. I'm awake, fool.
Wow. So
Jack
she's
and Coke.
lurking.
Jack and Coke was go-to. Yeah. I was a Beam and Coke guy.
Definitely need a 10-minute nap after that one.
That's right. Equal opportunity killer. Yeah, sure. Apparently, there's a serial killer on the loose in Stockton right now. You ever heard? I'll have to look this up. She's awake. You better watch it. The first 104 minutes weren't really reseller related either. Who cares?
Right now.
Yes, they were.
We did.
Look 'em
We
up on
tied it
eBay.
in. You could sell these on eBay.
And when all this craze is over, this box is going to be on eBay. I'm just saying.
That's
I
right.
remember we started talking about Poshmark first, and then we started with pizza afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, we like to tie it in. We bring it full circle. I don't know how I'm gonna bring reseller. Oh, I do know how. I read this the other day, and I was gonna put it on the news, but I'm not gonna. So somebody's selling Jeffrey Dahmer's eyeglasses from prison for $104,000, and I gotta know, how did they get them?
Yeah, that's exactly how they get those. Does have
Like,
fried
and
brains
they
in 'em?
weren't the ones, because spoiler alert. So for those of you that haven't watched Dahmer and don't know what's happened to him, mute now. I'm giving you fair warning, so I'll even give you a couple seconds beforehand. Well, I mean, you can look it up on the internet. Like, it hasn't. It's not like you don't know what happened to Jeffrey Dahmer. So it's not.
Right.
I'm not spoiling anything that you couldn't spoil yourself. Anyways, he got hit in the head many times by an inmate. So there weren't the glasses that he got beaten with, because, I mean, maybe they were and they flew off his head, but how do you get those? They're evidence. Like, I want to know how you got them. $104K for his glasses.
And
They're
they're,
saying
Somebody
it
bought 'em.
is.
and they're actually the gold frame ones that he was wearing?
Yeah, the aviators with that, like, real big plastic bridge. Yeah.
Maybe it was a prop used in Netflix.
No, they said they were actually his prison glasses, not the glasses they gave, not his original. I have no idea. How do you get that?
Maybe he went with multiples and then he just made a deal with whoever got him.
How do you have the proof for it? I mean, come on.
He
man.
was selling a lot of his stuff towards the end. Is what he was selling, autographs and stuff. So maybe he sold his glasses and got a new pair or something. I don't know. Yeah. You serial killer's gross. Oh my God, Adam, what are you watching? Yeah. Definitely lurking. Sorry. Always food. Right. We have been watching shows about murders for a week. Yeah, we have. Explains Tracy's interest in BTK at 9 years old. Oh, we don't want to talk about that again. I mean, we can, but I don't know if Tracy wants to. Old eBay boxes sell for over $20. Boxes. Yeah. We've sold boxes. We sold an old video game system, an old Panasonic video game system, like one of the originals from like the late 70s, early 80s. Empty box, in great shape, for $50.
Hey, somebody needed
People are
it.
buying the empty N64 boxes.
Yeah,
They
and
just want
those
to
I can
complete the
understand, because you
collections.
might have the system and you want to make it complete.
Yeah.
Like that, I understand. But like old eBay boxes, what? I mean, who collects eBay stuff? I mean, I guess somebody out there would, but
It's like I'm pretty sure somewhere out there somebody has old Amazon stuff before they became super huge.
I mean, people collect weird stuff. There was a guy that, I mean, somebody's collecting diapers. There's somebody in here said vintage. Somebody was contacting and asked about vintage diapers. Who's collecting vintage diapers? Like some adult is literally collecting child's vintage diapers, not used, new. Maybe somebody's collecting the used ones too, but I'm sure nobody's selling that.
And that's the good thing about the internet. You don't know who's buying it, and nobody else other than that person knows.
I don't watch any of that stuff. Yeah, it's a little rough. 3DO. That was a game. 3DO. That was a gaming system that did not do well. It got thumped by PlayStation 2. Like anything that came out around PlayStation 1's release got thumped. Oh yeah. I mean, just destroyed. 3DO wasn't that the card system? Like the cartridges were like these thin credit card looking things. Am I right?
I think so.
I'm not sure.
Is it a Panasonic?
That's so disgusting. It's so disgusting.
I heard Dahmer's food is coming out with special meat selection.
Oh jeez.
Yummy.
I don't even have. There we go.
How about new?
Wouldn't surprise. And that's true. If somebody did market something like that, I bet it would sell. But you'd have to use his name, and that would be. I watch Funny Happy Things.
Adam, you need to get the sound that says when Fat in the same movie. I don't know if I can actually say the word BASTARD. He's singing the Baby Back Rib song.
Oh yeah, I want my baby back rib. I love that guy. Oh, that was so funny. I ate a baby.
Yeah,
I'm surprised somebody hasn't shoved that and done a mashup TikTok thing. Well, Dahmer didn't eat kids, but yeah. No, TurboGrafx 16 was the card one. 3DO was disk space. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there were a lot of systems that I do not know about.
Remember what did that one look like?
It looked like a Dreamcast, no?
Panasonic 3DO FZ10. I didn't even remember that. Oh God, yeah. Man, those. Wow, that controller though. I can't not show this. I can't. I mean, it's so bad.
It looks like it's a.
What is that?
That's the 3DO. Look at this janky controller this thing came with. And what are all these switches? I don't get it. But yeah,
what's going on there?
Yeah, there's something wrong with this thing. This is a listing.
Hey, but it has 5 stars.
It's real.
Interactive multiplayer.
And it's real.
Yeah. $199 for this thing.
Is it one player?
Yeah, it has one player.
Actually, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's no other slots.
There's no other slot. Getting broke. Because you're not sharing. Oh. You're definitely getting broke, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that thing's done. Oh man, that thing's awful. I have pages for that stuff. Adults who like wearing diapers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bruh.
It is 2-player. How is it 2-player? There was only.
I only saw one slot.
Yeah,
is there a splitter? I was like, could you get a splitter or what?
Yeah. The second controller plugs into the first controller. Oh, that's just a terrible.
How would that even work?
Oh, no way. Yeah. Dude, I mean,
everybody had that friend, right? That was playing the racing game and steered.
Yeah.
This guy.
or it's kind of like in the 007 game. It's like, don't look at my screen. Don't look at my screen. It's like, we're the same screen.
Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. Didn't know Panasonic made them. Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, me
never
neither.
seen it. Worst idea ever for sure. That's a dumb design. Almost as bad as the massive size of the game, the Genesis controller. Somebody did a TikTok about Sega stuff, and it was like the guy that says, I mean, it's all right, like that guy. And like they had the Master System come up, and he's like, I mean, it's all right. And then the Genesis, and he's like, great, legend, unbelievable. And then somebody put a picture of the Dreamcast, and there was another meme. The guy that came up and went, perfection. And I'm like, no, that controller was way too hard to hold.
Yeah, it was.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
Didn't Panasonic have a GameCube or something? It was worse than Bank. They did. It's a holy grail of GameCubes. It also played DVDs.
I'm seeing it right now, and that thing it's weird.
How did it also play DVDs and game? Well,
Here, let me.
did GameCube play DVDs originally?
No, it didn't.
Because it had the mini discs, but
yeah, I would say the discs were small.
yeah, you couldn't even cram a DVD in there.
No. Even though it was big enough to put one in there, which makes no sense.
Well, it was I'll put this on full screen.
So there you go. That's what it is.
What is that?
Is that
It looks like a lunchbox.
Let's see if I could-
or a disc cleaner?
Yeah. That thing's massive.
There you go.
Wow.
How tall is it? It's got to be. Whoa. That's fancy. It played. Wow.
Yeah, Nintendo
It's like an ant
GameCube.
back there.
DVD/game player, Panasonic.
Okay, I was
It
like,
would
where's
actually
the
play
yellow?
games.
What happened?
It would play Nintendo games.
Wow,
there you go.
look at that GameCube.
So you see right here, you will still be able to put the small disc, and you can still put a big disc right there.
That's crazy. How did they do that?
Yeah, how'd they get away with
Because
that?
Nintendo's sue crazy. I'm surprised Nintendo
Yeah.
didn't sue the hell out of them.
And especially being a Japanese release.
$777.77.
I like the
The
number.
13.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
now I know what to look out for, though.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever see
I
those.
don't think you'll ever see one of those.
If
Probably.
I did, I'd walk right past it. I wouldn't know what it was. I'd be like,
Yeah. Holy Grail also played DVDs. Japan release only. How did they get away with it though, PokeTuber? Because Nintendo
Yeah.
will sue you. Like if I used Mario's face on this, they'd probably file a lawsuit.
Maybe back in the day, they weren't so strict about it.
I don't know. No, they've always been
hey, boys.
strict.
Yeah, they boys.
Like even in the 80s when Nintendo came out, they wouldn't let anybody license Mario's name or anything except for them. Like even when Pokemon came out, when they were Pocket Monsters,
Oh yeah.
people tried to knock them off, and
Yeah.
Nintendo would sue them immediately.
It's like Bearda says. I'm pretty sure they had a partnership with them.
Oh, it was a
Anything that's
partnership with
Nintendo by anything, you know that they had to go buy Nintendo because
Oh, this makes sense.
Okay.
They were in hotels in Japan, so you could play your GameCube games, and that makes sense.
it's
Do you
like
remember-
what if they made special GameCubes for McDonald's when we were able to play them, or special
they-
64s.
They made gaming systems for hotels because they were generic. And I remember it when I was a kid because my dad would travel a lot, and he would take us with him. Like sometimes if he was going to like big cities like Chicago, New York, or something like that, so we could see it. And when we would check in a hotel, and it would be the television would be there, and there was like a little compartment that was locked in the like dresser. And there was a controller that would come out of it, and it was like this generic looking controller, but you could play like PlayStation games, you could play like N64 games, you could play all kinds of games on it, and it was basically just a computer that was playing all these games, and it was only marketed to hotels so that kids could stay there and play games. And so it's probably something like that was marketed to hotels. That's smart.
Yeah, that's
I wish I would have taken that.
It's worth the $500.
For Sarah, instead of taking the small bar soaps, take the GameCube.
Take the
Yeah, you're like,
she's walking out with a DVD player strapped to her back.
hey, we had to pay for it. Done.
Not the same. Not the same. The next time Jimmy goes to Vegas, he's gonna be rolling out with a flat screen. Like they're closing it anyways. It's gonna be the Hard Rock next year.
I'd be like, right, yeah, we checked out with our phone. We're good.
You can check out on the TV and then rip it off the wall.
It's not bad. Well, Jen, we have to leave a little bit earlier because I gotta go to the UPS and drop this thing off.
It's a really nice TV. You'll plug it in and it'll be like, "Welcome, Jimmy, checking in."
Like, oh no, we're tracked.
Yeah. Sorry. Like, you want to watch this? You want to watch these movies for $35? Yeah, that's crazy. I never knew that either. GameCube owns game. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Hotels
Right.
make sense though. Anyway,
Absolutely.
now that we've hi Jelly, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, now that we've wasted your time and not talked about any reselling, well, we tied it in.
75% of this live was McDonald's food and
These
just
guys.
that.
Hey, look at the sold listings. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you get all 4 of them. They're worth $50, but you've spent $30 in food. But at least you ate, sort of. I mean, kind of.
Comes with a stomach ache.
Comes with a stomach ache.
It does, yeah.
I got a headache after I ate it, man. And I think it's just sodium, just wiping the water
Yeah.
out of me.
I think he was upset about the box. Your blood pressure got up. Like,
That's probably what it was, yeah.
I want the box.
They didn't give me the box. Why would you give me the box? And they yeah, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm still
Yeah,
thinking about it. Someday. I did get Hamburglar though, so that's a benefit. But yeah, all 4 of these, $50.
So jealous of it.
For now, until everybody floods the market, which will happen. Now that we've talked about it on the internet, I'm sure it's going to be great.
Give it till next week.
Yeah, right. So, anywho, what do you guys got coming up this week?
So I actually have a bunch of videos that I need to work on, but I've been more focused on reselling and actually making videos. So I'll get them up whenever I can. One of them is about a dumb buyer who, again, does not see descriptions, who does not read, look at pictures or anything. Is just a dumb AF. So look forward to that. And then I got a couple of shorts that I gotta put up as well. And then for me, just getting ready for Vegas. So I am actually not gonna be here next Monday. Oh,
Yeah.
Neither are we. No, we will be.
but I might actually be able to join for like maybe 20 minutes or so.
Don't do that. No, you
I
won't.
mean,
Vegas is so
technically-
much, man. You'll be okay.
Technically, I'm going for a reselling conference anyway, so it's still reselling related.
Maybe. It's going to be very hard for me and Jimmy to be watching you while you're in Vegas. You'll be like, "Hey, I'm in Vegas. See, look."
Yeah, yeah, you're getting this. That's all you're gonna get for a long time. Because you can't, because you won't even be able to see. Yeah, you won't even be able to see what I'm doing to you on the other side of the screen.
He's not doing anything. He's actually crying.
Probably.
But yeah, so I'm gonna be in Vegas next week. I'm gonna be doing. I might be making some videos about it because I mean I honestly don't know if it's technically sponsored by List Perfectly by them sending me over there. So I'm not 100% sure on that actually.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta talk
either
about
way,
that
they probably
later.
wouldn't mind you doing videos.
Yeah, which I was gonna do anyway. So yeah, other than that's about all I got planned.
Cool, Jimmy.
If you guys didn't know, Ed's gonna be in Vegas next week. Just saying.
Let him know.
You probably don't have much going on this week because this is like homecoming week with 2 girls going to the dance. So you know it's gonna be crazy.
So you do have a lot going on, but not reselling
Yeah.
related.
I may try to bust out another short. Definitely go to McDonald's. So if I don't have a heart attack of trying to complete the other 2, we'll be good. But,
Jimmy will look like he aged 30 years next Monday.
Oh, but yeah, I mean, if not, I'll be back here next Monday, 9:30 Eastern.
I filmed today. The What Sold videos are back, so they'll be dropping on Saturdays. So I'll film Monday through Friday, drop it on Saturday, and then I might do Sunday through Monday because that way you tie in the weekend sales because we don't ship on Saturday. So, so yeah, filmed it today, started today. So, so yeah, we'll be What Solds will be coming out again. They're back. It'll be molded with the news like you guys were talked about yesterday. There'll probably be like a little 5-minute segment in the middle of the video with some reselling news, and then I've got some polls up on Instagram and on YouTube. Same poll, both of them will be on there. So yeah, answer them if you could because we'll talk about them during the What Sold videos as well. So that'll be coming out on Saturday, and then me and Sarah will be back here Thursday and Sunday with more lives. So I can troll you for going to it, please.
Just really quick, Tommy. Technically, it was free for me, so I paid nada.
Yeah.
So I already know your stance on that too.
Yeah, he got a deal.
I'm still not jealous of.
If they, Tommy, I'll be perfectly
Okay.
honest with you. If what I don't know, I don't think we can say the company that sponsored Ed, but if they would have done what they did for Ed for me too, I would currently be wearing their logo on all over my face and on my.
Yeah,
more
we
Grateful Dead. It would be. I'd be sitting here like this with their logo.
Yeah, I'm taking this right here. I'm taking this right here.
Pink.
Oh,
There you
paint.
go.
There you go.
Yeah, and we would definitely
Sell
not
your
be here
soul,
next
buddy.
Monday either.
We would not be there. No. Sell your soul, buddy. But yeah, so that's what's coming up on my channel, and yeah, that's about it. We'll be back. Well, me and Jimmy will be back next week. Maybe Ed might pop in and make us jealous, so we'll see.
Yes.
But yeah, either way, next Monday you'll see two of us.
Yep.
That's about it. So, thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate it. We will be back next Monday.
See you guys soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Good day, sir.